Hello everyone. I'm your English teacher from Shri Guru Harkrishan Senior Secondary Public School, and I hope that everything is good with you and your family. Now today from your grammar book we will discuss a chapter from unit 1, Honesty and Truthfulness. Name of the chapter is The Seed of Honesty. So, as the name indicate, it is a chapter about honesty. So, before I discuss this chapter with you, I will ask you few questions. Why it is good to be honest? How do you feel when someone is dishonest with you? Is there a difference between dishonesty and lying? To get the answer of all these questions, let's revise this chapter with me. So before we start, just read this, warm yourself up. Honesty is a great virtue which is adorned all over the world. It is rare to find a truly honest man, one who remains honest all his life. Honesty becomes his goodwill in the life's game. Read the story that spreads the message to be honest in life. So, in this chapter, we will learn it is good to be honest and we must remain honest throughout our life. Now, a successful businessman was growing old and knew it was time to choose a successor to take over his business. So, this is a story about a businessman who was growing older day by day and he wants to have a successor to run over his business. Instead of choosing one of his directors or his children, he decided to do something different. So he just wants to break that monotony. He wants to do something different to choose his successor. So what he did? He called all the young executives in his company together. So he called all the executives of his company together in his office. He said, "It is the time for me to step down and choose the next CEO. I have decided to choose one of you." So he said this to his employees that it's a time for me to give up my position and I want to choose a CEO from all of you. The young executives were shocked, but the boss continued, "I'm going to give each one of you a seat today." So, what the businessman said to his young employees that I'm going to give you seeds today, one very special seed, and it is a special one. I want you to plant the seed, water it, and come back here 1 year from today with what you have grown from the seed I have given you. So, what target he has given them? He said that I'm just giving you that seed. You have to nurture it, you have to look after that seed, and come back after a year to what extent that seed has grown. I will then judge the plants that you bring, and one I choose will be the next CEO. So, what he said, I will see all the plants a year after, and I will choose the CEO from you people after seeing your seeds. One man named Jim was there that day and he, like the others, received a seed. He went home and excitedly told his wife the story. She helped him to got a pot, soil and compost and he planted the seed. So from all the employees, the name of one employee is Jim. He also got that seed, what he has to nurture. He excitedly told this story to his wife, that how his boss decided to select a CEO from one of us. So she also decided to help his husband. Every day he would water it and watch to see if it had grown. After about 3 weeks, some of the other executives began to talk about their seeds and the plant that were beginning to grow. So what happened? Days started passing away. So every day employees started talking about the seeds, how they are growing, to what extent they have grown. So they started gossiping in the office about their seeds. Jim kept checking his seed, but nothing over grew. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks went by, still nothing. But now others were talking about their plant, but Jim did not have a plant and he felt like a failure. So there is a twist in the story. Others in the office are talking about their plant that they started growing. They have grown us into a sapling. They have a flowers into on this. But Jim was the only one that has a nothing grown up in his pot. So he was little worried about it. Days, weeks have been passed, but still there is no sign of any seed growing there in his pot. So 6 months went by. So how much time has been went? 6 months passed. Still nothing in Jim's pot. So there is nothing grown up in Jim's pot. He just knew he had killed his seed. So what is being striking in his mind? That he has killed his seed. Everyone else had trees and tall plants, but he had nothing. Now, after 6 months, what is the position of others' plant? That they are grown into a tall tree and a tall plant, but there is no improvement in his seed. Jim didn't say anything to his colleague. However, he just kept watering and fertilizing the soil. He also wanted the seed to grow. So Jim haven't talked about his position, his situation to his colleague. He didn't discuss with them, but still he didn't give up. He continued watering and fertilizing the soil. A year finally went by and all the young executives of the company brought their plan to the CEO for inspection. Now that year has been passed and all the workers bring their plan to show this to their CEO. Jim told his wife that he wasn't going to take an empty pot, but she asked him to be honest about what happened. So here Jim what he decided that he is not going there in the office and he will not show his plant that is an empty pot. But his wife encouraged him to be honest and show whatever you are having in your pot. Jim felt sick to his stomach, so he was having a strange feeling. It was going to be the most embarrassing moment of his life, but he knew his wife was right. He felt that it would going to be a most embarrassing situation. He will be ashamed of himself, but he liked the suggestion of his wife to be honest. He took his empty pot to the boardroom. When Jim arrived, he was amazed at a variety of plants grown by the other executive. So Jim went with his empty pot, but he was surprised to see that other workers' plants have grown into a different colorful plants. They were beautiful in all shapes and all sizes. So they were in beautiful, they are in different shapes and in different sizes. Jim put his empty pot on the floor and many of his colleagues laughed. A few felt sorry for him. So what happened when Jim put his empty pot on the table? Many of his colleagues just laughed at him and many felt sorry for him. When the CEO arrived, he surveyed the room and greeted his young executive. Jim just tried to hide him in the back. So when that CEO arrived, all the workers just welcomed their CEO, but on the contrary, Jim tried to hide himself because he was carrying an empty pot. My, what great plants, trees and flowers you have grown, said the CEO. Today one of you will be appointed the next CEO. Here CEO was very happy to see the different colorful plants that has been grown up in their pot, and he said that one of you will be going to be next CEO. All of a sudden the CEO spotted Jim at the back of the room with his empty pot. He ordered the financial director to bring him to the front. So the CEO also noticed Jim's empty pot and he said to the financial director to bring him to the front. Jim was terrified. He thought the CEO knows I'm a failure. Maybe he will have me fired. So Jim was carrying that fearful feelings in his mind that his CEO will be going to fired from his work. Now he feels that he has to lose his job. When Jim got to the front, the CEO asked him what had happened to his seed. Jim told his story. So CEO asked Jim that what had happened to your seed? Why isn't it grown up to that extent? So, Jim told him the story that he fertilized his plant, he watered him every day, but it wouldn't grow into a seed. The CEO asked everyone to sit down except Jim. So CEO asked everyone to sit down, but Jim is not going to sit. He looked at Jim and then announced to the young executives, "Behold your next chief executive officer. His name is Jim." So to everyone's surprise, what the CEO do? He just appointed Jim as the new CEO executive. Jim couldn't believe it. Jim couldn't even grow his seed. So Jim didn't believe that one. He was also surprised how I'm going to be the next CEO because my plant isn't grown to that extent. How could he be the new CEO? The others said. So same question is being asked by the others. Then the CEO said, "1 year ago today, I gave everyone in this room a seed. I told you to take the seed, plant it, water it, and bring it back to me today." So now CEO remind them the story that 1 year ago I gave you the seed in this room. I just said you to nurture that seed and bring back today. But I gave you all boiled seeds. So there is the twist in the story that the seed which are given to the employees, they were the boiled seeds. They were dead seeds. It was not possible for them to grow. So he said that boiled seeds can't grow, dead seeds can't grow. So it was not possible for the seeds to grow into a plant. All of you except Jim have brought me trees and plants and flowers. He said, "Except Jim, all of you brought me trees, plants, and flowers. When you find that the seed would not grow, you substituted another seed for the one I gave you." So he said, "You just betrayed me. You just substituted that seed from one to another. When you found Jim was the only one with the courage and honest to bring me a pot with my seed in it. Therefore, he is the one who will be the new chief executive officer." So he said that Jim honestly bring back the same seed that I have gave him year ago. So just because of his honesty, he is going to be the next chief executive officer. So there are points that you need to remember. If you plant honesty, you will reap trust. If you plant goodness, you will reap friends. If you plant humility, you will reap greatness. If you plant perseverance, you will reap contentment. If you plant consideration, you will reap perspective. If you plant hard work, you will reap success. If you plant forgiveness, you will reap reconciliations. If you plant faith in God, you will reap a harvest. So be careful what you plant now. It determines what you will reap later. Whatever you give to life, life gives you back. So this would be a very good line. Whatever you give to life, life gives you back. So this was all about the chapter, and I hope that you understood how honesty wins at the end. In today's class, your teacher will discuss the question answer of this chapter. Till the time, stay safe, stay at home.